Well, yesterday in game 83, I made these two giant cube blunders. This was the first one. So immediately I've got double three, double four, double five that just bring the two checkers in without leaving shots. Then double sixes leaves a shot. 6-5 brings them in. So it's double three, double four, double five, 6-5. That's already 7 numbers. And when you've got 7 numbers that give you an absolutely clean position and lose your market massively, then you've got to be alert. And then the other scenario is that I roll something like a 6-1 or a 6-2 and I leave a shot and then I get missed. So he's only going to have like 16 or something, 17 shots on me. And not only is this a cube, this is an enormous cube, even though he's got a very strong board. So it's just that he is unlikely to... it doesn't always hit me, and when I leave a shot, and sometimes I don't leave a shot. And then it improved because he had to break his 7 point, and it was an even bigger double. They were both takes, but the equity on the first cube is close to 1. It soars up from 0.64 to 0.9, and I often struggle finding cubes like this. Yeah, and what else? And I remember I had a 5-4 here where I hit, and I think the point here is there's no need to hit, because even when I hit and things go right for me and he doesn't hit back, I still can't cube. So for example this, I still can't cube, and I was confused. Ignore that. It's going to be close-ish, but it's not a cube quite yet. And what that means is that the risk you take in hitting loose on the 4 point doesn't bear enough fruit to make it worthwhile. So it's better just to come in and come out. And what I need to notice is more in my game is, will there be cubes after a certain play, depending of course on what he rolls. Alright, so let's go on. This is game 86. 3-1. 2-1 is not a particularly good roll for him. I think I'm just going to run all the way. Okay, so he rolled one of his best numbers. Could either make the 23. Now I'm down in the race. I don't really want to split. Always want to split, that's the first rule. But are there factors that make it less viable for splitting? The problem is he's going to maybe be making the 10 and the bar, and that means makes the bar now. It's more important that I have my backmen split. And I really want to come up to the 21, but then I have to leave 6s. But I think it's worth it. I could also play 13-9 and hit on the 3 points. I really don't know. It seems a bit weird just to not hit and let him hit me, but so he makes the... Oh no, he double hits, okay. Okay, so he's got 3 men back, but this isn't enough to do anything with. 3-5, just come down, not leaving double shots. 2-1 is obviously a good roll for him, which means I can't cube, so double 2 is pretty obvious, just make the 4 and the 9. Hope that he doesn't roll 5-4 or 6-5. And now, because I've got 2 men behind the 4 prime, I can't cube. Hi Timmy. And I can double hit. I can double hit Don't think there's anything else. If he fans, possibly a cube. Okay, now he hits back, it's nothing. 1-4, try and get off being hit with aces. 2-1, he's going to make it. So there's a bit of a back and forth going on here. I don't think can I come out all the way to the 13? It would leave 1s, 4, 6, and it would leave the indirect on my 10 points. Maybe I just button up like this. I'm not sure. I really do need to come out, but I've got 6s and 4s still. Okay, now it's getting a bit awkward, although I can obviously point on the deuce. Okay, fan is nothing. 6-4. Pretty sure I'm going to make the 18. Timmy, you won't learn anything here. No, hopefully I will. It's all in the explanation, so what I'm trying to do is explain as succinctly as possible why I'm doing what. The problem is there's a little bit of terminology that might be not be self-explanatory, and also the numbers. I refer to the point numbers. So you might not be familiar that the furthest point back for me is the 24. That's the 24 point. That's the 24 point, and then all my points are consecutively numbered, obviously getting lower by 1 as I get closer to home. And I will be referring to the point numbers and where I put the checkers in relation to those points. I might be able to configure the board. I won't actually, it will screw up the settings. Okay, so 3-2. I don't want to break my anchor on the 9 point. That's this one. That's the 9. And I haven't really got anything better than to just break this anchor on the 18. Now, do I want to leave 3s and 4s or 6s and 1s? The 3 would be duplicated, but so would the 1. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't like this play at all. Okay, so he's still on the bar. I've still got some work to do though. Doesn't feel like a double, but I've been missing doubles a lot. Say I roll something like 4-5, and he fans, it's still going to be a take. So I don't think I want the 18 point, that's awkward. If he fans now, I might double. Yeah, okay. Okay, and that's a great roll. But even that might not have been a double. And now I don't really want to bring an extra checker to the 9 point, because this point here, because I want to clear it. Oops. This is the point that's in connection with Blue's defensive anchor on this point. And what that means is that what it means is, although it serves as a landing point, I want to be able to safely bear my checkers in, and because it's a direct number away from this point, it might be difficult for me to dissolve this anchor at a later stage. I think I have to bring 2 down. Now I think I can make the ace and just leave 3-1. So lots of decisions here. So like I said, these points on the outside could be difficult to clear. They always are. Okay, so that's pretty good. Great, I just saw you subscribed. Thank you, Timothy. It's an awkward roll. I think I do this so that my twos can play well. Oh, but now my 3s don't. Okay. Took that a bit quickly. So I already did some stuff wrong. BGG, what's BGG? Backgammon Galaxy. So I should have hit with the 4-3. Okay, that was a big blunder. Then this, all this. So Timmy, if you're looking, I'm going through the analysis on this program, Extreme Gammon. So I should have run with the 4-5 all the way. I wasn't sure. The 3-2 should have, yeah, okay. But at least the one thing I did right was double at the right time, which I'm pleased about. And then the 6-1 I should have just come in, okay. The double 3 was right. Look at people who've got streamed matches. Like a lot of people have matches recorded on their channel. If you just type in, you know, backgammon to YouTube, you should find them. And then, I mean, for beginners, it's difficult. The problem is that a lot of content is aimed at like people that have a little bit of a grounding. 6-5, 6-4, 4-3. I think I can just play that or that. Six-two running. I must be ahead. Or not. Okay, that simplifies things. So I could be cubing after this. Not when I get hit, of course. 4-2 is a forced play. Let me think. I'm thinking. So I think I just want to get out of there. Just again get my checker around. And now, if I count the race, I think I'm too far behind to cube. 41, 33. 74, 98, 122, 130. 19. I'm 11 pips down, so it's way too much. It's a great roll, blocking his sixes. So Tim, you're novice player. So what does that exactly mean? Do you play on Backgammon Galaxy on the site? I would play some matches on there and see what it says your performance rating is. There's some good books, Backgammon for Beginners, or I'm not sure if it's called Backgammon for Beginners, but the way I learned was reading, and you can just learn so many things from reading. Definitely a good way. No, it's a pleasure to. So what else? I don't think this is a cube yet. Now I make the 5 points. Threatening to do stuff. 4-1. Okay, so 1400 is okay. But what does it say about your performance, about the PR afterwards? 5-3-2. I think this is a small cube. Wow, okay. Get rewarded. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So 6-4 is going to leave a shot. That doesn't. So do I do this? 3? Or do I take one off? Maybe I just take it off. Okay, not leaving shots. So the gammon's going to be difficult, I think, especially now. So I can take one off and just leave 5s. Or I can do this. That leaves some bad numbers. Okay, that's safe. Yeah, the notation, do you mean the numbers of the points? Well, running's always very good. It's funny you should say that, but I always tell my students to run. Running is really important. Getting your back checkers split, all other things being equal, and running is a pretty important thing. And then I always make this mistake with the 6-5 because I'm a pansy. 6-5, 6-2, just run. So in this last game, my goal at the beginning was just to run and to escape my back checker. Obviously, knowing that his back checkers weren't escaped, but if his back checkers are escaped, then of course you don't want to try and escape your back checker. Ah, okay, yeah. I can understand. The record of the moves you made the analysis get you. Yeah. Alright, let's carry on. Game 88. 6-3 he will run. 6-1. Of course, make the point. Make the 11. Really? And now I just come up. Now 1, 6, I can hit, of course. I don't think that achieves all that much. I think I just have to come out and hope that he doesn't hit and make. Hit on the 18. Okay. Could be a cube. No. He's definitely going to cube now. $39 plus 39 is 78. 89, 98, 106, 124, 132, 134. So a crucial thing is the pip count, which is why I'm counting. I just counted the pips for blue. So generally when someone doubles, you need to see what the respective pip counts are. 48, 26, 64, 24, 88, 139. So I'm 139, he's 134, so he's 5 pips up. But I don't think he's got enough numbers to wipe me out, so I'm going to take feels that just from this sample of dice rolls that it was a take. 3-1, I can just slot. It's only 1-6 and 1-2. We'll make the. Oh no, you can run. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can hit now, but I leave shots. If I don't hit, so this leaves a lot of shots. 14, 16, 18. 18 shots. 19 shots. But if I don't hit, he might roll a 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. This is difficult. He's got a 5-point board. I mean, if I hit, yeah, I can still possibly come back in. I think it's too many shots to hit now. It's like too many. It's almost like giving him the game. Okay. Doesn't come down. That's interesting. Okay, so I have to keep my midpoints. And his position is weakening this. Oh, I could split here. Or do I want to make the board? So 5-1, things like that. I think it's important to split. haven't got enough shots to cue. Okay. So that was just a really difficult 4-1. Four one is coming. 4-1, it hasn't analysed yet. Okay, so 6-1's 6-1, 1-6. I had to come out. Yeah, 2-4, and then the cue was close. Okay, yeah, this was all fours. 3-1 was good. No, it doesn't like the 4-1. Oh no, it hasn't got there yet. I mean, hitting seems very big. It just seems like 7-2. That's interesting, just keeping the 5 prime. I never do that. It's another thing I've got to learn. Okay, so hitting was ridiculous. Oh no, it wasn't. It was close-ish. It's a really difficult play. I kind of got there by luck more than anything. And then what happens? Oh yeah, okay. Well, can I break the mid here? No. I don't know why that's so bad. Huge blunder. Much better to have a 5-point board. Yes. Okay. Alright, next. For 3. Hitting. He'll hit back. Hitting and making the anchor is good. Making the bar is good. This is already tricky, so I think I'm ahead in the race. 81.5, 119, 149. Thanks for watching, Timmy. 49, 149, 142, 42, 66, 39. So 105, 125, 141, 69. Hit on the ace. Don't like this, don't like it. Okay, let's do this. Okay. No need to hit. Okay, just doing something else. Don't think I can come out there. Six, four. Blocked, of course. Never good to get down to a 4-point board, but I think this is an easy take. Okay, keep the 4-point board. I think I just keep the anchor. Lucky I did. 2. I guess just out. With a 3-point board, I don't think there's any reason to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 2 crossovers. Closing in. That's not good enough. So he's got 3 checkers off already. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't think this is enough. He's got 4 checkers off more than we have. Okay, that's a huge market loser. Let's see, roll stop boxes. Okay. This was all obvious. All obvious. and then the 4-3 I hated, and coming out was a play. Eventually I didn't make it because I thought I was giving him good sixes as well. And all of these plays are forced. And the cube I snatched. It's not such an easy thing. It's so unvolatile that it's a tiny double. It's an even smaller double than it is a tape. There are very few rolls. It's not volatile because there are very few rolls that change the position. Oh, that's interesting. Coming out, and then what with the 3 there? But then if I come out with a 3 here, and he's got 6s as well. Change his mind on the higher setting. That would be a very bold play to come out with the 3. But what about coming out all the way? Okay, no. Alright, I'm going to carry on. Game 90. 6-3 is a run. 6-3, that's a hit with a 3. I guess the 6 out to put the 2 checkers in direct range of each other. So I think I have to, if I run all the way I leave a lot of shots, so I think I just make the 10 and come round. I'm not sure. It's going to slot, yep, and then I'm going to hit, and I think come to the 18 I don't want to put an extra man on the 6 point, and I'm closer to home, so I just need to, oh no, yeah, it gets it to the 10 point. What am I talking about? So I don't think he's going to make the 20, he's going to stay back. It's as close to a cube. But he's got the 22, so okay, perfect. Now, I think really pretty much whatever he rolls, I can double this. He's got the 22, so I think he passes. I might well have missed a double. The 5-1 was very strong, and yeah, I wanted to come out with the 3-1. And again, coming out. Well, now I've got a blotting board. Maybe it's not so bad not to come out. But the annoying thing is I just don't see it playing quickly. So now I've got the blot, that covering the blot is more important than coming out. Right, I'll come back to the analysis. Oh, what's going on? 6-1. 6-2. Split. That'll hit, thank you very much. Could come out. I could come out. Maybe I should. Okay, I would have been hit, but this isn't ideal either. The race is close. He's not going to cube. Okay, he is. 26, 48, 24, 72, 130, 124, 30, 54, 175, 113. So we're way down, so it doesn't seem to make sense. We want to, I suppose, come in on the lower points. I'm not going to slot the ace. Going to make it. Bring it in. Okay, that will make the 5, the 3 point, excuse me. Okay, so that's dead. I think we can slot the, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to slot the ace because I knew he was going to hit loose in board. And so I didn't want a blotting board for him to pick up, for him to be able to hit. Okay, I suppose I'll bring a man in, should be able to save the gammon even after that double 6, getting credit for the plays, so bringing the PR down. Six, 4, saving the G. Okay, it hasn't finished analysing anything yet. Back on game 89. Which I didn't play very well. It thinks it's a bigger take on plus. Okay. Now this could be in pass territory after this. I think the right idea is this. Do we want to establish the advanced anchor? Cool. I'm going to go for this, and then I'm going to take okay, now we can just make the 22, I think, for defensive purposes. Let's go ahead and cover. So didn't really want to fall if we're playing for low PR, because then it would give us trickier decisions, because that's easy enough. Double 3, 5-2. Now I think I have to break the mid, because he can still play. Just leaves me the 6-1. Seems sensible. And then can't really come out. Don't see the point. Forced to come out, of course. Leave a point, just leaves me 2 numbers. Definitely worth it. Should be able to save the gammon. This is close now. This is definitely close. So if he rolls a double now, then double 4 will save it. So anything saves it, as long as he doesn't roll a double. 4, 1, and 4. Oh. Okay, this was a pass, fine. Can't help myself. The 6-5 was wrong. Right. Game 93. Double 2. Tubing the 6-4. I don't really know. Can make the 5, but it's got to be better to make both points, especially since he's got this blot out here. Okay, and now I don't think this is enough to cube. Can hit loose, can make the 7. I think I'm just going to make the 7. And now this is something. Okay, not anymore. Got open 5 points. Still could be close to cubing, but I mean, so I can make the 5. If I don't, I can't. It just looks difficult to bring home. This could very well be wrong. It leaves 6-4 as well. Okay, so this is a pass. Of course, this is a pass. It's going to pass. Yep. We will continue. 5-1. 5-1, 3-1, 5-1 is this, pretty sure. And then, yeah. Okay, now we make the 3, redistribute those heavy checkers on the heavy points. And I think we have to just make, oh, okay. And then slot something. And then in and out. He will hit. I will make the 4. He won't cube. I won't either. Can't hit. I thought I could, but I missaw it. Missaw the position. Okay. Now what? If I play 13-7, then I dupe the 2. I think this is the 4. Okay, I don't want to do that, it's too big. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Easy take. Got plenty of play. (5-4), I suppose. Give him the shot, really. Not sure. Could be wrong. Slotting the 5. And I prefer this sort of, so I don't have to actually see whether I've made mistakes or not, so I can just play. Maybe not fussing too much about the PR and just seeing where my mistakes are and trying to learn from them. 6-4. I think I have to stay. There's no chance in the race. Now I've got, of course, a 6-3. And even now, I'm going to stay if I can. And I'm getting credit for these checker plays because it's not gin. What did he? I must have rolled a big double. Okay, yeah, he did. Okay, this was a pass as well, so I keep taking passes. Oops. Now, I think I can, without a checker on the 8 point, I think I can risk leaving the checker on the 4.1, 2, 3, 4. It needs 2s and 4s to cover. Okay, this isn't enough for anything. 1, 2, 3. Not hitting on the ace point. Okay, I'm definitely a big favourite, but now if I hit on the ace point, I don't have a good 2. And it looks like I'm ahead, so it doesn't really make sense. It still needs to roll a 6. Okay, that's a great roll. It's a great roll for him, but I've got a pretty decent race, so I don't think he's cubing. Is he making the 2? No. Okay, that's it. It's over. Don't want to misclick. Let's just carry on. 2-5, I hate this, but you have to hit. He's going to hit back. I'm going to hit back. Make, I think. Then I'm going to make. Now I can make the 5 point, and I will do it, but not the 4 because the 7 has some blocking power for 4s. That's of course hitting. With the blocking board, I don't think this is quite a cube yet. Now I can just run out and dupe the 3 that he needs to hit and make the point. And now, because he's got the 22, I'm just going to roll. It could be a double, it could be a small double. The goal for me is just to bring checkers around and not get hit. I suppose he's going to leave the man there on the 17. 69, 83, 21, 17, 118, 40, 17. Okay, maybe this is a cube because it's likely to come in safely. Okay, I think the 4 point, it's obviously a fantastic roll, but let's just check that this is the right play. I mean, this is obviously okay as well. Question is, can you leave the checker there on the 17 if I do that? And then I might have trouble making the 4. I'm not sure about this. So I'm going to do this. Oops. Come on. So now he has to move the checker on the 17, I would have thought. Yeah. And now I can just leave in direct. I don't really want to, but... Okay, so he couldn't keep everything. And now the 2-1, I think I leave the landing point. This is getting worse and worse, making me think that my double 6 was wrong all along. Okay, that's pretty good. Makes things a lot easier. Safe. Save. And again, save. Of course, I leave the shot. I'll take a second checker off. And now we've got about 30% gammons, less now. Two, double 4, 3, 5. Of course, you have to split now that he's got an advanced anchor. So you make 5, 3, 1. I'm behind in the race, so I think I can afford to do this to try and make it. Try to do. And now. Maybe this. A bit awkward, the 3 was a bit awkward. These holding games are always awkward. So he breaks from the mid. Do I want to break, give him 1s? Probably not. I mean, I don't really want to give him a 1. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Now I think I have to come out. Otherwise I just get stuck. Should I double? Okay, so this is obviously in past territory already. I think it's a re-cue. Okay, so I played that a bit fast. I fucked up there. With the 5-2 I didn't take enough time. Let's go back through some of the analysis. Game 94, game 93, game 92. Okay, game 92. What have we got? Okay, this pass with the 5-2, I didn't know what the best play is. It's actually to come up to the 21. So my play is an even bigger pass, probably, than. And then, oh, I didn't hit, so it was easy. This is all easy to play, all pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Oops. Where are we? So what was this? 6-5 double 2-1. Okay, this I don't know. I just guessed. Double 4 I think was obvious. And then I don't think this was a cue. I'll be back. Running jet, okay. Can see that. Right, let's get cracking. Game 98. It's easy. In and out. That's easy. Do we hit on the ace? Maybe. Not enough to cube. This is definitely enough. Easy take. Wow. Well, I must have missed a cube. Doesn't seem like a double to me. Fantastic. So I keep missing cubes. And that's in and out, it's easy. It's gonna, no, it's not gonna hit twice. I'm gonna make easy game. 65, 85, 101, 90, 134. Play his 75, 97, 143. 9 pips up. 12 up. Okay, so that's all there. I'll put it on the 3 point. Might be taking actually. Yes, no. Okay, let's go back. Just let the analysis settle. So in fact the 2-1 after the 6-5 double 2 is not good. Okay. I'm gonna let it run. Missed another cube. In which case, okay, no, he's made the once he makes the 3 point, this can't be a cube now. But I'm way underrating the doubling side all the time. Right. The double four is a huge blunder. Couldn't stop myself. Let's continue. 5-2. Make the fem. Just up. That's a bit unlucky. 1, I can make the 9 for sure, and then keep the spare on the 10 point. Come in on the 22 so I can escape the 6s. I'll just play, okay, so it's not enough. But now I wish I didn't have the dot on the 2 point, of course. now. I don't want to leave double shots. Just to leave the anchor to here. So it's a still tape, of course. Not a great 5, but nothing else I can do really. And now, no real choice with the 6. And what can I do here? Just this. I think it'll come out anyway, so yeah, fine. And then I just sort of give up. Try and make the 22. Can't always hit me loose. I suppose slot it. Thought he might have shifted points there. Okay, so now I just need to not get hit and get a 3rd man sent back. Which I'm not doing a very good job of. So any ace, then, well not now, would have probably saved the gammon. Now I'm getting G'd. Okay, now I need back-to-back high doubles. So the PR is not coming down. But it will be 6-4, 3-2. 4-5 is going to hit and come out. It's going to make the 20. I'm just going to make the 10. This is going to hit the slots. Didn't want to come in on the 23, that's for sure. And then I can just pick this up now, I think. Don't want him making the 5 point. Which looks like he's going to do now. Yeah, he's got a solid 4 prime with the 5 point, which is not what I wanted. Fortunately, he doesn't escape a back man. putting checkers where I don't want them. It's definitely closing in on a cube. Now I think, I mean, if I don't come up, what am I going to do? So, oh. And I think I can take this. So I'm going to take. Yeah, hitting. And then playing 3 to 1. I don't think there's anything else. It seemed like it was a take anyway. 5 and 2 making the ace. So he's still only got a 3-point board. I've got some chances of being missed. 27 numbers come in on a 3-point board. Oh, this is bad. This is the bad side of the take. I suppose I've just got to make the deuce. Interestingly, he didn't hit twice. And this is it. Yeah, I mean, it could well have been a pass, but I mean, if we were playing 5,000 a point, I would be down 220,000. Difficult to save this. Very difficult. Not sure how I save this. Probably does matter what I do, but I'm too lazy to. I think that means it was a take. Yeah, okay. So I thought it was an easy take. Six, 1, 3, 1, 6, 4, and then coming out right to the edge of the prime, to the edge of the 20 points. So I need 2s, which I get, and I'm gonna make the 10. I thought he might have hit loose on the 5-point. Well, I don't have anything else. I have to leave in 6s. I want to challenge that block. If I come in on the 3-point, I don't have a good 5. It seems wrong anyway, but okay, I will happily make it. It's very important to make it. Um, 5 in. close in the race. It's 76, 80, 40, 60, 76, 84, 108, 120, 130, minus 11 is 119, 66, 21, 87, 21, 11, 115. Yeah, we're close in the race. So what are we doing? Race is close. Okay, that play is easy. There's no other. Of course, as is that. And now I think we break mid. He's got 2 blocks. No, I don't know. Seemed like a bit of a... What, you picked and passed and stuff like that? And I mean hit and made. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, it looks like he's lost the market. Okay, 5-2. Five two, 5-2. Not sure. Oh, he hasn't even cubed yet. He didn't even... So what's going on? This looks like a pass anyway. 40, 48, 54, 62, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 78. I mean, this looks like a pass. Whatever I do. Yeah. Okay. Just looking at something else. Okay, so my double 6 was wrong here. Then I should have left. The 2-1 is interesting. Okay. What's it analysing? Oh my god, okay. All the way down there. Let's do a thorough. Okay, 98. Yeah, I missed the cube. Oh, jeez. Ah. Where are we? Is that it? What was wrong with the 6-5? Okay. I just have to hit on the deuce. Why did I just totally disregard that? That's interesting. Alright, let's go. 4-6 running. Makes the 4. I think I can just about come in on 22. If he wants to double, I can take. If I come in on 23, I just prime myself. And then there's this. Trying to counter prime. This definitely is the play that sort of entices the cue. Okay. Now, of course, I have to make 23. That's clear to me. Lucky hit, but still, I've got checkers stuck. Now he's got a 3-point board. I can't hit, I don't think, on the bar. And this is forced. Feels like I've got a hit. If I do this, I think it seems big actually. Just this. Maybe I'll go for this. Don't want to come up, I don't think. Trying to escape, but way behind in the race anyway. Maybe we just slot the 5. I can make both points. Okay. Either too good, this is too good, 2 in the air. Maybe a tiny bit too good, I don't know. I still think this is too good. Double 2, double 3 are what I'm worried about. And having checkers still too good, I think. Do I hit twice or not? Well, I'm holding the cube. If I don't hit and then he comes in, I can always cube. It's going to be a pass. If I do hit and he hits back, if he hits with just 2x, don't think it's going to be a cube anymore, but I win a lot of gammons here, so I think maybe this is the right play. Can cover the 4s and 6s. Okay. So definitely not sure about 6-1. What did I do? Everything I fuck up. Okay, 14. Should have hit. Okay. Should have just run. Should have just run. I think I can still hit. Send him all the way back. Okay. Maybe not. Hitting seems normal. That's not a good shot. That's a great shot. Just make the 18. And then just save, I think. I don't gain that much by coming around to the 14. Six. Do I want to leave the 3 as well? Okay, let's do that. Okay. Gonna hit the board. Just come up from 24, seems nice. I can hit, but I can just come up for 22. If I hit, leaves a hell of a lot of shots. I've got a 1-point board. And again, just get safe. No reason to leave a shot. Okay, now he might even be able to cue. Finally making something. I'm going to make the 16 as well. And make it difficult for him to come home. The difficulty is that if I hit, yeah, like here, if I hit, should I hit? I think it's pretty obvious I don't. Just try and play against his checkers on the 18. Alright, I gotta go. So with 104, I'll be back at some point. See you soon.
Let's go.
Dude!
Going on.
So, have you got Word?
No, Open Office.
So when you open it, what does it look?
Well, it's the same. I mean, it's just a free version of Word.
Well, it's not, because you haven't got all my content in your document. So position 3, which was the 4-1, is not there at all. Oh, okay. Who would find this? Oh, right. Okay, it's there, but
maybe the layout changes. It always